Hello, this is Todd Hagenbuch with Arborchem. Just wanted to go over a little bit on the maintenance of the B&G Basal wand and the Birchmeier backpacks that are utilized in the Basal and the cut stump treatments. Essentially, this B&G wand is going to save your life out there when it comes to making proper applications, but if it's not taken care of, it's not going to work properly. So one thing I've seen in the field is this thing being used as a brush axe. That's a big no-no. The reason for that is there is a wire that comes from this trigger handle all the way to the tip. You bend this rod and you bend that wire and it doesn't work properly. It will not shut off positively up here at the top. When you're done spraying with this thing at the end of the day, one of the things you want to remember to do is I take this cap completely off. Mind you, this is a brand new wand, clean one, that's why I have no gloves on. I take it completely off. I take the cap off the backpack and I spray it. I spray it directly back into the backpack. So I relieve all the pressure off this backpack. That's a big thing to remember because that will extend the life of these Birchmeiers. You know, relieve the pressure on these, you're going to need a new pump within a year. One other thing on this unit, the B&G, is there is a filter in this as well, much like the thin vert gun. And you'll see it right there. That thing will pop right out. And you clean that with your parts cleaner as well, much like we did with our filter and our thin vert gun. So make sure that's clean, because you get particles up in here in the head of the sprayer, it will not work properly. So make sure that keep that good and clean. When I'm ready to store this thing at the end of the day, here's a little lock nut. You spin that shut, you cannot operate the trigger. And that's a big thing. If this thing's in the back of your pickup truck, you can prevent a big blue stain in the back of your pickup truck and a big mess that you might have to clean up. Some other things on the Birchmeier, I think might have been discussed with the thin vert talk, is this grease fitting. Each day I turn this thing in a quarter turn, and that lubricates the piston in this Birchmeier backpack. Once this thing is completely turned in, then I want to pull it back out, put some lithium grease in there, and start the process all over again. Just a quarter turn each time you use it is enough. Some additional things that have been added to these Birchmeiers over the years, probably the last 2 years, is the comfort kits. They make padded straps now for the Birchmeier and padded back, similar to what you'd see on maybe a camping backpack. Really helps the applicator out there. Heard a lot of things over the years about the discomfort of the Birchmeiers. Don't be fooled. There's a lot of people out there that hang their hats on other backpacks, but this is the only one that's going to stand up to the oil-based chemistries, the thin vert, the Basal, things of that nature. So, have a good day and thank you.